it's a sad reality out there. You know, think back to when we were in high school, even middle school, whatever it may have been. And there's that hot girl in the class, like the finest one that everybody wanted to get with. Like she was like the cream of the crop, like the shit. Like everybody wanted to get with this girl, and you know you never had a chance with her. And then you fast forward about 10 years down the line, and you see that same girl, and she's chopped, bro. She's disgusting. She don't even look hot. She looks like, I don't know what, like she got hit by a truck. It doesn't even look like the same person. And yeah, I'm saying all that to say this is like a weird intro. I'm saying all that to say you gotta know when you're past your prime, and it's no longer your prime. And in the UFC, a lot of fighters really fight until the wheels are off, and they have nothing left to really show. They have nothing to give, and they're just getting their ass beat for a paycheck. And who am I to say to a UFC fighter, you're not gonna fight anymore because you're shit? You know, if this is what they love, go ahead, go get your ass beat. But the reality is, these are some fighters that really at the end of their career and should probably put their gloves on the canvas the next time they fight. So let's go through one by one and let's talk about it. Starting with Gilbert Burns. We all just saw Gilbert Burns this weekend get his ass beat by Michael Morales. And you gotta feel for Gilbert Burns. He's 38 years old. At that age, you should be maybe a fight or two away from retiring. You know, there are some guys who are in their 40s who still fight. Like Wonder Boy is 42. Like, that guy's gotta fucking really put up the gloves. That guy's, like, I think he's on like a 1-4 win streak. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, he's definitely gotta quit being 42 years old. And he's one of those 42-year-olds that, like, is still very much in shape. It's not like he let his body go, and he looks kind of young and he's still fast, but bro, you're never gonna make a run for the belt. What the fuck are you fighting for? It's like Tony Ferguson. Like, I'm glad the UFC didn't re-sign him, I'm pretty sure, because I heard he was doing some other promotion where he's doing boxing against like Dylan Dennis. Like, man, that guy won't quit. You gotta respect it, but fuck, bro, just relax, stop fighting. How much head trauma do you need? The guy's gonna be talking like an idiot in fucking 10 years. He already is probably talking like an idiot. I don't watch his interviews, I don't know much about him, but fuck, bro, you feel for him. I think he was on like a 13 fight losing streak. Maybe that's saying too many fights he lost. I don't know. If it was 13, like, fuck, bro. Like, take a hint. But yeah, Gilbert Burns, he lost this weekend against Michael Morales. And before that, he lost to the best. You gotta give him like credit. He lost to Sean Brady, Bilal Muhammad. Who else did he lose to? I know now Michael Morales. JDM, he lost to JDM too, back in Miami. He's on a 4-fight losing streak. He's 38 years old. He's never gonna get the belt again. He's fought all the best. He's proven that he's, you know, a great fighter. He fought for their interim championship. He's already reached his heights. And I think he's just gotta call it raps, man. And that's with all due respect. I fuck with Gilbert Burns, but just relax, enjoy the post-fight fucking lifestyle that we see people like Robbie Lawler and all these legends of the sport just relax and live a cool life, you know? Do a podcast. I know you got a podcast from Moicano. Just fucking do that. But who am I to say? Next, we got Colby Covington. Man, bro, he really gotta give it up. Fucking the way he got mauled by Buckley, that was just embarrassing for him. And it didn't look good. It didn't look good. He's never gonna get a belt. He definitely should retire. He talks so much fucking shit, and it's so annoying because he's never gonna do anything about it. He's never gonna fight these guys that, you know, are ranked above him in that welterweight division, because that division is fucking stacked. He's just gotta retire, bro. And another guy I got on this list of people who need to retire, Henry Cejudo. We already know he tried retiring in the past, and that was a good time to retire. He would have retired on top, with respect, and now nobody fucking respects the guy. Like, he has an entertaining podcast, believe it or not, with Kamaru Usman, and you know, you can watch it. It's entertaining, but it's just like, man, he's never gonna make a run for the title. He just fought Song Yadong, and I didn't know how to feel about the eye poke. I didn't know whether to feel bad for him or like, bro, this is on you. You should have just not been fighting. You're done. Just hang it up like you did in the past. Like, why'd you have to fucking come back from retirement? Like, that's always the worst. Like, just retire, Henry Cejudo, please. Next is Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett's 1-3 in his last fights, and he's fought the best, bro. He really has. He had a war with Ilia Topuria where he got dominated. He just did. And he destroyed Bryce Mitchell. Like, that was rough. He lost to Yair. And then he just recently lost to Leroy Murphy. And that was a boring ass fight by Murphy. He was just running around the whole time. His kicks look nice. It's just, bro, that's a whole different topic, but Murphy, I do not like his fighting style. I do not like how cocky he is. And I do not think he will ever win the featherweight belt. I hope he gets a top 5 fight next so he could get fucking humbled. Yeah, so that didn't just magically disappear, that huge fucking ice pack I had on. My camera went out of battery, so I just took it off, and I'm recovering from like a torn labrum in my shoulder. All that. You guys don't give a shit. Who cares? I'm just explaining why I just fucking switched. But yeah, let's get to the next fighter. Josh Emmett, yes, he needs to retire, but probably not as bad as Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler really needs to retire. That guy's in the UFC since he signed 2-5, 1-5 in his last fucking 6. Like, bro, he just got destroyed by Patty, and he's fought the best. You gotta give it to him, but bro, who do we even want to see that guy fight? Like, I don't care about the Conor fight. It's not gonna happen. And Conor would be better suited fighting Patty, because Patty's a way bigger name and a bigger draw, and I think he beats you, so why would he even want to fight you when he could fight Patty? And I don't even think Conor's gonna fight again. That's a whole different story. But yeah, Michael Chandler he's probably got to give it up, bro. And yeah, it's just rough thinking about how his career has panned out. You know, he's been in so many crazy fights. They're all entertaining, but he never put himself in a position to win. It was just like a scrap every single time. And even when he has Charles Oliveira hurt in their last fight, it's like he lands some big shots, and then what? He shoots a takedown, and he doesn't compose himself and keep him on the edge of the fence and keep his range and just tee off on him. Like, Charles was hurt. Like, that was an opportunity. And then you go on the floor with someone like Charles, and then I don't know, he just fucked it up. He'll never win that lightweight belt. He'll probably never beat anybody in the top 10. And yeah, he's got to retire, bro. After that, like I said before, I got Wonder Boy on this list. He's got to retire. Like we talked about, you know, let me pull up he's 1-4, and he's 42 years old. In his last 5 fights, he's 1-4, and he's 42. And he does a lot of commentary now, and he seems like a really good dude, but yeah, bro, he's way past his prime, and there's no point in really fighting, bro. You have nothing to prove. And yeah, following him, I got Jan Blachowicz. And the thing with Jan Blachowicz is, yes, like all these other guys, he's fought the best, but he was so close to winning all these fucking fights he's lost. They were all such close fights. The Izzy fight, the Alex fight, I think he won the Izzy fight, I'm tripping. The Alex fight he lost, the Ankalaev fight, the Olberg fight. Like, bro, you just gotta feel for him. And he's a really good fighter. It's not like he's one of these other fighters who are washed, like can't compete still. Like, he's 42 years old also, but he could compete, but he's never gonna, I don't think he's ever gonna put himself in a position to win the belt. You know, he's got 2 guys ahead of him in Yuri and in Ankalaev and Olberg now. 3 guys ahead of him, plus Pereira. So it's like, he's 42, there's really nothing to prove. You gotta feel for him because he's had a rough luck with the judges and the scoring cards, and I didn't think he lost to Alex. And yeah, bro, it's been rough for him, so that's just what it is. And lastly, you gotta talk about Tai Tuivasa. Fuck, bro. That guy's on like a Tony Ferguson type losing streak. He's lost his last 5, and I know he's young. Like, he's like in his he's like 31 years old. Like, the guy's young. But fuck, bro, he just keeps losing, and he's out of shape. He doesn't show the heart. It doesn't seem like he's into it. You know he's never gonna win a title. He's losing to guys that he should beat. He had so much promise early on in his career, and it's like, you don't want to go out like Tony Ferguson, bro. And it's almost impossible to go out like that guy. Losing 13 straight is like impressive. Like he matched his win streak of 12 in a row with his losing streak of like 12 in a row. Like that shit's just crazy. Like Tony Ferguson, like, damn, bro. So it's nuts. It really is nuts to think about. And there's a bunch of other guys in this conversation of maybe should retire, like Izzy. You know, there's a couple guys. If Usman loses pretty bad, but the reality is these guys can still compete at a very high level, and they're not too old. Like Izzy's 35 years old, and everybody loves Izzy. Like I love Izzy. I'd want to see him fight again. And it just sucks because you know he's never gonna win a belt. And it's like he even said, I'm not going with my intentions to be a champion again. I just want to get moments. I'm just fighting for moments and good fights and doing new things. And he's like, in my next fight, I want to get a takedown. Like it's like he's just fighting for fun. Like and good on him. Like, you know, he should be able to do whatever he wants at this point in his career. But it just sucks when you know these guys had so much potential and they're at a point now that's way past their prime, and it's rough, bro. And this whole video is a rough watch because it's just like, fuck. Like thinking about all these guys and their primes and how great they were. Like even Henry Cejudo, like double champ, like he was on top of the world, bro. And now like he's a laughingstock. Like people don't fuck with him. So yeah, tell me what your guys' overall thoughts is on this type of video and who I might have missed, you know? And people might say Conor, and it's like, fuck, bro. You want Conor to retire, but you kind of like the idea of Conor coming back for a final fight. Like, it's not like Conor's ever going to get the belt, but he's still fucking entertaining, bro. And he's the biggest star the UFC has ever produced, like, hands down. And he comes back and fights somebody like Patty or a big lightweight name, even if it's Chandler, even though I feel like he beats Chandler because Chandler just does not know how to win in the UFC. Like, he beat Dan Hooker and then a washed Tony Ferguson. So it's like, anybody, but he has fought the best, so I might be just trashing on Chandler a lot, but regardless, man, let me know who I might have missed, and yeah, thanks for watching.